to him. But I hear that music coming. Looks like we might be getting into pick bound in just a moment, guys. Excited to see what will come through. The Stitch and Nova bot duo is coming through. As we did mention as well, we're going to show you guys what you've already seen. Stitch and Nava. Oh, that is Nova, of course, down in the bottom side, joining up with them. I don't believe he has changed his name, but what will it be for Tarzan? Looks like it will be the Blob. Zachary here is going to be the choice. See how he does on this one.
So this comp is, all right, Cassiopeia, we hate you the most. This is the Cassiopeia comp that lets you get through some of your lost scrims against Cassiopeia. You give them Cassiopeia, and then every champion on Griffin's side outside
for Tarzan, we'll see how he brings it in to game number 2 up against Jinair. Here we are in game 2. We did get the update.
Both junglers are 100% sure about the enemy, and this is very aggressive.
He gets the smite, and he gets level 3. Tarzan not backing away, though. Trying to get on top
He's
of
level
this.
3 as well.
He wants to fight this. Funnily enough, Chovy, nice little gank there. Tarzan maybe biting up off a little bit more than he could do, but now he's going on to Linderong here, forcing that flash away as Linderong himself has to blow up.
Here we go.
Here's that Ornn getting on top of Stitch, forcing a flash out of a Tristana.
For free, because he has the unsealed spellbook, and we'll get another summoner in 2 minutes. So, happy to trade up there. You feel really good about getting the flash out of Tristana.
Potential kill, especially with the Miasma and the follow-up of Malrong, if Chovy just overstepped his boundaries even a little bit. But at the end of it all, with the back timing here of Viper, looks like Jinair able to group up and get an... Well, it feels like Jinair. Well, okay, here we go. Call the Forge God. They want the Alistair. He's not level 6 yet. And oh boy, the flash on in. Let's bounce. They're going to get the cow. First blood goes over to Zach. Following up here is Malrong, but the TP comes in. Nice amount of damage comes in from Stitch just to make things interesting. But the TP saves them. Makes potential MVP. As now he's looking for Linderong. He is going to go unstoppable here.
Did you notice how long the stretch arms were because of the Scion?
Yeah.
That might be the longest queue we've seen so far in the LCK. Amusing interaction. Many games in the past, Valdez, where the team with the Zac jungle has to protect him, and Stitch is getting cold.
Yeah, pops him back. Says, no thank you. I don't want what you're selling, and Viper sells him a little bit more under turret, especially after
the threat range is huge. Speaking of long threat range, how about Ornn first?
Well, this time he is level 6, and Tarzan, he interrupts the jump, and down you will go. Let's bounce right into the gargoyle as the heroic entrance does follow up. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. Can it be 3, though? No. Actually, Sion. Oh! What the hell? As he gets away. That was very scary, but he does make it out with his life.
Now, that was a wombo, Valdez. I have just the song to use in the replay when we get to it, but as we go, the Purple Worm. That feels like a different game, as here comes Tarzan.
Trying to make Stitch's life so hard. You're not rocket jumping out of that one. He is going to get knocked up. He does survive, but Chovy says, nuh-uh, you're not going to survive on my watch. Nova eventually does go down. Can Grace get a kill is the question. How about a stopwatch? Says Lehens, as he is going to survive on the backside.
Hey, Sword. So that's not your side. That's the enemy team.
Just passing through, just passing by. As unintentional BM seems to be the name of the game here.
I'm going to watch the replay here. Before there was a Poke Rap, there was actually the Super Mario, which is a really cool rap song played on the TV version, the Super Mario Brothers show. I'd love to sing that now, but I don't remember the words. It's playing in my head. You can go on YouTube and find it. From there, Chovy gets the kill anyway. He's able to wrap it up. His bot side, maybe good news for Jinair.
Well, it's Urgot versus 2, but the TP comes in, casting off the tiny little screen right here.
Here it's big, yeah.
Here we go, Linderong, no ultimate to escape this time. And Sword is totally fine, thanks to the help of his friend, Chovy.
We're zooming out, trying to watch where everyone else is. Chovy is spotted on a ward, and seems like Tarzan isn't going for full-on ult under the enemy turret, elastic slingshot under the enemy turret plays. Does mean the gold lead, while it's ticking up, is not exploding upwards.
A bit more. maybe a longer one at that. Nova force ults by himself. Not sure about the follow-up of the Call of Forge God, but how about the Cassiopeia? As you see, the Petrifying Gaze was a little bit too late on that one. Still not sure if it does work, but either way, it was too late. He goes down, the tower dive is there, and they get a couple of kills.
Cast time on the Cassiopeia ult's going to be faster, going to be slower than the cast time on the JAG ult. So yes, he needed to be ahead of the play. He was not. Thus is taken down, and Griffin say, what about a Baron? And will Jinair have any way to argue with them?
Well, Linderong's going to make a case for it. They still have their jungler, but now Malrong is going to hookshot out of this one. Stitch as well is going to try to rocket them away. And actually sword missing on the backside, so unfortunately can't quite follow up on a Stitch. He's going to go down to his passive. Stitch playing around quite a bit. Nice escape from him. Looking good on the Tristana. But can they catch up to him? The tanks. Look at the 3 tanks just running after the poor Tristana. Oh no. The slow comes in. And Tristana been past 6 or so months. And expect a lot of these games of Griffin versus the lower half of LCK to look exactly like this. The other question is, what other weird picks are Griffin going to play?
Bombs World. And SKT's probably the only team right now to put a thought to that, as we're playing in Tarzan's world too.
Nova has an ultimate, but let's bounce into the top corner of the hero's entrance. See you later, as Grace actually opens up the fight with the missed Petrifying Gaze. And Griffin continue to bully here, 26 minutes in. And so far, actually, looks like only the Dragon is on the board for Jinair. Griffin so close to having a perfect game, but not quite.
SK Telecom's dream team had a dream game. No perfect games for Griffin this season. But a Baron, 10-0 storyline. Like you say, only an Ocean Drake. Going into 45-degree angles all the time.
Observer's getting bored. He's like, what new camera angles can we bring to LCK 2019? Oh, they even missed the camera. Well, plane's still grounded here. But Griffin, they seem to be, what's the word? Like they don't want to be too mean. They're showing restraint. No, that's not the word.
Well, here's a word, unstoppable onslaught. In fact, it's 2.
Okay, they're looking for Viper. Nice little flash, and there's that redemption coming in. Lahen's proving that he is a true support on the backside, and oh boy, Stitch nearly goes down. As here comes the rest of the tanks, especially Tarzan is only going to let's bounce straight into the entire team as the damage comes in and Jinair goes out of this one. Malrong, he just says, enough of it, the hell with it, I'm getting out of here. I do not want to die, and not die he will. As Griffin, it looks like he'll push in to win the game.
Mercifully, that may be the end, as the redemption did 1520, I believe, healing and 428 damage. Griffin ended at 28 minutes 20, and Malrong hopes that he could join Griffin. If he gets their Nexus, maybe he can get him invite to the Griffin lineup.
Please take me with you. GG 2-0, Griffin. Easy peasy. It's got what we've come to expect from them. Didn't even look like they were showing off. Game number 1 was a bit of flair with the Evelyn, but just looking really strong. These guys seem to make any composition. Any champion they play looks strong. And it also raises more question marks. How can you really ban out Tarzan? Yeah, he gets 2 MVPs on Xin Zhao, and we're saying, yeah, you should ban out that Xin Zhao or counterpick it. Yeah, you should do that. Well, he'll play Evelyn, he'll play Zac. He has Sejuani, Talia, a million other picks that he's shown mastery on. Who's going to be the first team to take them out here in LCK 2019? Not really sure who to put my money on.
SK Telecom T1 are the only other team that's impressed us, and not as consistently as Griffin have shown. Basically no weakness. 1 all-in at level 1 in the Africa series. Sorry, in the King Zone series, I should say, a couple of days.